Okay, everybody, we are about to start workout number 30. The dates are February 25th, 26th, and March 1st, if you can believe it. So I want you to write this down. If you don't have a piece of paper, I've been seeing people put it on their phone. We want today's date and workout 30. We want both of those things. Hold it up for at least 20 seconds. Okay, okay, everyone, we're going to do a series of exercises for 1 minute each. They're all up and off the ground for the most part. Make accommodations if necessary. I will try and show you accommodations as we go. Series of exercises, 1 minute each. I'm starting my timer. We're going to do what I normally start out with, a little bit of butt kickers. So I am basically jogging in place, bringing my heels up directly behind me. I'm standing to the side so you can see it. If you need to do it without impact, it looks like this, as quickly as you can go. If you're any kind of runner or you are thinking about like just any kind of speed, you want to make sure you're landing on the ball of your foot. That's the pads of your feet right where your toes end, like right at the base of your toes, not the top of your toes. 10 seconds. That's called the ball of your foot. All right, we're going to go straight into now high knees. High knees. Now again, I have impact. That means I'm kind of like jumping at a certain point. Neither of my feet is on the ground. But you can do it without the impact. We have done this before. Oh, my dog wants to make her appearance in our video. We've done this before where we've shown you how to make modifications, especially if there's someone in your house that's like in a work meeting, you're on a second floor, you can't make that much noise. You want to keep your abs tight, you want to keep your shoulders back. Again, this is without the impact. Just getting your knee up as high as you can. Okay, we're going to stand. We're going to kick our feet out in front. We're going to add arms in. Opposite arm to opposite toe. Opposite arm to opposite toe. Now, I just jumped right in. Not much of a warm-up, so we are going to do all these exercises again. And what I would like to see in the videos that you submit is the same effort, if not more, the second time through. This is good for flexibility that we've been working on with some of those stretching workouts. Okay. All right, now I'm going to turn to the side again. I'm going to start by just bending over at the waist, straight down and straight up. And this time when I go to straight down and straight up, I'm going to take my right leg out to the, I'm going to be able to do it that way. I'm going to take my right leg out to the back and then stand straight up. Same leg, we're going to do the same leg. A little bit of balance here. Okay, we're going to switch legs. Now I'm standing on my right leg. It will look like my left in the camera. So I'm standing and I'm bending with my arms straight down. This is the movements of a deadlift, but I'm not lifting anything. This is really more about balancing that one leg. But if you need an extra challenge for the second time through, you can grab a weight. You can grab a medicine ball. You can grab a book, something that you want to lift up when you do this exercise. Okay, Feet shoulder width apart. We're going to go right into a squat, or we're going to lift our knee. Squat, same leg. We're going to do the same leg for 30 seconds. I did this in my last video, I believe. Incorporated balance and the exercises that you are now so used to doing, things like squats and lunges, because balance is such a big piece of our functional fitness, and it also helps with those tinier muscles that surround the big muscle groups, which is what you work when you do things like a squat. Other side. All right, I'm going to take this right into lunges. I'm going to go forward, step forward with my one leg, and then step forward with my other. So I'm alternating which way, which foot I'm stepping with. Body is straight up and down. I'm not leaning or hunched forward. And my knee from the foot that's planted, that knee is coming close to the floor, maybe even brushing the floor, but not hitting the floor. Okay, I'm going to stop. I went over, so I'm going to give 20-second rest here. We're going to do big arm circles. Big arm circles for a minute, okay? Big arm circles meaning both arms like this, okay? Now, if that's hard for you, if you for some reason have an injury and you can't do both at the same time, you could do one at a time like I was just showing you, or if you don't have space. I'm putting my arms forward. My arms are going forward in big circles. And actually our content has been dolphin kick, and we're coming up on showing you butterfly as a stroke. And this is what your arms basically do. It's called an overarm, double overarm recovery. I'm actually now going to go backwards. Same big arms, going backwards. Again, second time through, feel free to grab weights or water bottles, cans, small things to hold on to. Good, now I'm going to do small arm circles forward, small. Have my hands in fists, and my legs are together. My abs are tight. I'm making sure I am breathing, and I'm doing small arm circles now. Forward. And then I'm going to do small arm circles backwards. Okay, now in this 30 seconds, I'm going to talk to you about what's going to be next. I'm going to try something totally different next. I just want you to try it. Do your best, okay? I see myself, I anticipate myself getting off balance, right? But I'm going to try it anyway. So if you fall off balance, I'm going to say in advance, welcome to the club. Doing small arm circles backwards. Okay, I'm going to start to get ready for this next exercise, and I'm going to cross my feet and my ankles. All right, I'm going to put my arms down, and I'm going to try to lower myself to the floor as if I'm going to sit. Not actually going to sit. And I'll lower myself to the floor as if I'm going to sit, and then I'm going to come up. And I did it better than I did when I practiced it. I'm going to space my feet out a little bit more. I'm going to go down. And you want your knees to come out to the side and up. Now, I'm much older than those of you who are doing this as part of your class, okay? So my knees have had much more wear and tear. But if you find that this is something on your knees that you're like, you tried a couple times and you're like, yikes, I don't know that I can get that far down to the floor, or it just get to a certain point and it hurts my knee, then I just want you to stand up. Okay, don't go down as far as I am. I am not sitting on the floor when I do it. Okay, one more exercise here. I'm going to use the wall because if you're in school and we want you to do these, you're going to use the wall. I'm going to put my feet way out. I'm going to bring my hands down the wall. I'm going to do a wall push-up, in and out. This is much different than doing a push-up on the floor. I'm on my toes, and I have a pretty big angle. Okay, so if you're at the pool, you can use the railing that overlooks, like from the balcony to the pool area. Just be careful and get the right angle for yourself. Okay, I also have a bench right under me. I might use that the next time. All right, now to maybe modify it, you can just hold with a bent elbow, about 90-degree angle on the elbow. Okay, kind of like a plank. Okay, good. Once you get a drink, we're going to go back through these exercises one more time. Okay, everything was a minute. So now you know what to expect. I want you to try to actually improve on them, okay, in some way. So you're either going to go a little more intense, you're going to use a little more lift, like in your step. You're going to use weights maybe when we get to something. We're going to go through each exercise one more time. We're starting with butt kickers. Remember, modify where you can, but we also want you to know how to challenge yourself, right? When you are not in high school anymore, it's going to be up to you to know how to incorporate activity and fitness into your life. No one's going to be telling you how to do and what to do and when to do it. Okay, no one's going to be requiring it of you. All right, so I'm turned to the side, ready for my minute of butt kickers. Ready? Go. I'm going to put my hands here. I don't want to kick my hands, but I want to know that my heels are coming up close to my hands. I can feel my pant legs. After butt kickers, it's high knees. Remember, here's our modification with no impact, right? But fast. Again, we're landing on the ball of our foot. That's right at the base of your toes. I don't know if I did longer than a minute. I lost track of my time. Okay, switch right to high knees. My knees are as high as I can get them. And remember, there are many decades in difference of our ages. So for most of you, your knees should go way higher. Abs are tight, shoulders are back, kind of pumping my arms to help with the momentum. I'm all geared out in my North Penn gear, little headband for sweat, my shirt, my blue pants. Full disclosure, I had 2 pairs of pants on because it's cold in my house. In the winter, I always wear 2 pairs of pants. Low impact, remember, big high knees. Gonna take this right into high kicks with the arms. Weights if you want them. Good. Big arms, big leg lift out in front. If you're out of breath like I am, if your legs feel a little like they're burning a little burny, that's good. That's your muscles working hard. We're going to go to that one leg deadlift exercise. All right, here we go. One leg, I'm going to start standing on my left leg. In the camera, it's going to look like I'm standing on my right leg. I go straight down with my leg out to the side and then straight up. Again, if I had weights, I would be pulling my weights up from the ground. Extra challenge, and bring your arms straight up. The leg that you're standing on is doing all of the balance. And because that leg may feel a little burny from before. It may be a little harder than the first time through. Okay, I'm going to switch my leg. Now I'm standing on my right leg, and to you that will look like your left, I think. Balance activities, I feel, really underrated in fitness. It really incorporates all the functional movements. Mr. Franek did some awesome functional movements last class. And those smaller, those connective type of muscle fibers, we need those to always work for us, especially as you age and you are not as active. You really need that strength in those smaller muscles along with the strength in the bigger muscle groups. Okay, last one. Straight into lunges. Okay, alternating legs. Again, your abs are tight, your shoulders are back, and that back knee is just tapping the floor. All right, you want to take a big enough step that your front knee stays in line with your ankle, that your front knee does not go over past your toes. I'm going to lift my arms actually for this and do the rest of my lunges in this position. After lunges, we're doing the big arm circles forward. And then the small. Okay, big arm circles forward. Good. And backward. Keep breathing. Keep your abs tight. Going to go right into small arm circles forward. Here we go. The dog wants to get comfortable in her spot on the couch. Small arm circles, my shoulders from shoveling all the snow. My shoulders have been really sore lately, the back of my neck. But just because they're sore doesn't mean I'm not going to move those muscles. Doesn't mean I'm not going to use muscles when they're sore. It's actually better to use your muscles when they're sore because you're helping that soreness kind of flush through your system. So you do want to move when you are sore. Backwards. Get ready while you're standing. Crisscross your feet. All right, here we go. We're going down and up. I'm not sitting, but I'm getting very close to the ground. I'm trying to get as close as I can. My knees come out to the side, and I have to, again, really balance and use inner thigh, outer thigh, a lot of smaller muscle groups in combination with the bigger muscle groups. Your largest muscle groups are in your legs and your buttocks. So any exercise that involves your legs and your glutes are really great exercises because they get so much blood flow to those big muscle groups. Okay, so you get a lot of like bang for your buck with those types of exercises. And it usually involves your own body weight. And those are great exercises too. And then anything you can incorporate the smaller muscles that surround the bigger muscles, then you have a really great exercise that incorporates both big and small at the same time, muscle groups at the same time. All right, good job. And finally, Push-ups. I think I'm actually just going to get down on the ground and do my last set of push-ups. Remember, the wall is an option. A plank is an option as a modification. Your knees are an option as a modification. "15 seconds. 5. All right, good job. Wherever you are, we're just going to stand up. Let's shake out our arms. Let's shake out our legs. Let's get a drink. Remember, that was workout number 30. Here again is today's date. If you can hold this up again for us, that would be great. Good job, everyone. Go do the content.